Good morning, traders. Welcome to the mini Thunderdome. Today is January 9th, 2023. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Nice seeing everyone. Welcome to the channel. Right, if you follow any of my entertainment suggestions as far as trade, you're doing so at your own risk. I'm not liable for any losses or damage to anyone's life account, evaluation, or PA accounts. This is pure entertainment. Shouldn't be following my trades to a T. They should be correlating with your own ideas. All right. Let's get down to... All right, here we go. So report, we have consumer credit at noon, but I think we also have some speakers today. I'm not sure on the time, but the main speaker is Powell tomorrow morning before the market. So I will not be trading tomorrow. I may do some Twitter trades in the afternoon or as soon as I see it come down. So look out for my Twitter trades. Oh, let me know how the sound is. I'm having any issues with sound or video, please. All right, PLC moved from 38.91 to 39.23. We have resistance at 39.50 and 4,000. Then we have support at 38.70, 38.60, and 38.50. Then we have all of our targets, the short and longs. I'm not going to go over those. Take a screenshot or replay the video. Our tug-of-war line to the upside is 39.37. What is our high? I think we're already past that, but we came down, so we couldn't go any higher. We do have a target, a hot target at 39.39. So if we could pass that, we may see 50 and beyond. And then on the short side is 38.83. All right, that's done. And let's take a look at scenarios. All right, scenario one is go down all the way to either 16 or anywhere in between 16 and 39.04. Do have weak structure from 11 all the way down to 04. So anywhere in there, it could bounce and then start working our way up. See if we could pass that 39.39 and work our way up to 39.85. I think the hot number on the upside today will be either 85 or 90. We have poor structure from 51 all the way up to 85. And then scenario two is go and tag that 39 and then start working our way down, but then hold at 70 and bounce back up and close either somewhere in the high 3800s or right above 3900. Okay, so it would hit first support level and bounce off of that. And then scenario three is go down to 30 up to 39 and then break 3900. I think we will be doing scenario four. I think that market is unsure and is going to wait for Powell tomorrow morning. Okay, so I think that we're not going to see a lot of movement today, and that is showing by the overnight very small range. What is that? 20-point range? What is the overnight range? I believe it's 20 point. So I don't think that 24 points as of now. So I don't think we will see a lot of movement. So I think it will either be scenario four or maybe scenario one. But if we could break that 3,900. I think we will definitely go as far down as 3,870. So be ready for these scenarios. Don't be caught off guard. Don't think, oh, it can't go there. Yes, it can. Trading is Murphy's Law. It is random. Something that you think it can't happen, it will happen. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shannon. Good morning. So, yeah, don't think that, oh no, it can't go 100 points. It can. If it picks up momentum, if there's news, it will move. Okay, so never doubt what the market can do. All right, be prepared for all scenarios. All right, let's close these out. So, and close this out. Close this out. All right, so we have all of this here. We are all the way up here already, right? So we're going to be opening up with a gap. So not only do we have poor structure underneath, but we also have a open gap. So first thing is, so don't bell and trade until you see a direction. So either it's gonna go and stay away from closing the gap, leave that for tomorrow or another day, or immediately is gonna try to close that gap. Sometimes it will go up and down, and then it will start to move and close the gap. So we have a lot of targets underneath and poor structure. Above, poor structure starts at 51. Okay, so most likely it will want to hit all of this before, but we never know. And now we are doing highs, and we still have 8 minutes. So let's see if it starts to drop or if it's gonna stay up here hitting. All right, we already had we just hit a huge stop. Well, not huge, but 400. I'm sorry, 300 and can't see 358. Okay, so we're already hitting some stops. 39.39 was a magnet, so we already hit that. So chances are we are going down at the opening. Okay, so be prepared. Don't bell and trade, especially if you are a beginner, if you're on a evaluation. There are plenty of opportunities. Never think, oh my God, I need to FOMO, I need to jump on this. Don't worry, you will have a chance to make your $100, $200, $300. Opportunity is always there. All right. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take a quick little break right here, and I'll be right back before the bell. Thank you. All right, I do have the new bookmap add-on working. I don't think you'll be able to hear it because I do have some background sound removal. It's a filter, so probably won't hear it, but if you hear a drum beat, you think it's annoying, I'm sorry, but it does help your trading. As soon as they start selling or buying and you hear, so I have buyers as a drum and then sellers I have as a like a beep. It's called space, but it sounds like a beep 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 beep, or yeah. All right, so that's it. All right, guys, sound got worse than before. I haven't done. Oh, okay. How is it now? How did it just change all of a sudden? It's in, how is the sound now? It's still loud. Hello, sound check, sound check, sound check. Is that better? God, these softwares suck. It's like you don't do anything and then you step out and come back. That is amazing. It's like every other day I gotta mess with the sound or with the camera. Incredible. All right. Hopefully this is better. All right. Okay. So yes, if you hear a drum or a beep, that is the bookmap add-on, which should be on now, and nothing is on. Now I don't even hear any sound. This is so frustrating. Output. All right, hopefully it's on now. All right, it's on now. Okay. All right. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but in case you do, if you're annoyed, I'm sorry, but it does help me trade. And if you don't have, oh, look at that. Already, sellers are coming in. All right, everyone. Best of luck. Let's make some money. All right, ready to go here. I'm going to be opening up somewhere right here. So the key is it going to go and try to make new highs, or is it going to just drop? So we have POC just moved from 33 to 39. Look at that. It's already dropping. So we're filling in a gap already. So the first target is 39.30. There could be a short if it goes up to 39. But again, high risk. Right out of the bell is high risk. But there could be a short from here already, going all the way down. Let's see how it reacts here. This could be the short. And if it picks up momentum, we'll go all the way down to 16, 18, 16. You got to put your stop above the high, which is 41 and a quarter now. But again, right out of the gate, it's high risk. But if you're willing, if you don't mind, all right. In POC, just moved down from 39.50 to 36.50. So the key here is it going to make a new high? If it makes a new high, oh, there it is. Wow, they're hitting it hard. Wow. That was a hard hit, guys. That was pure momentum. So that's a clue there. It showed very little signs of wanting to close the gap. So that looks like it was an algo hit. So practically impossible for a human to go and take that. There was, at least for me, no clue except for volume. So look for now a long from 39 is the opposite, all the way up to 51, which already started. But now where do you put your stop? You gotta be under 35. So it's not a high risk trade as far as where we're going, but it's a high risk trade of where you put your stop. So, and this is why it's hard to go and trade right out of the gate. No, it's not a bot software, so you can hear it then, huh? It's the Bookmap add-on called Market Pulse. So this is it. Long from here, but it's hard to figure out where to put a stop. So it has to be somewhere in here. Yeah, I would stay away. It's not clear, but if you're inclined for long from 39, but it looks pretty choppy already. Yeah, that was a very unusual open. It just went and did a 2.5 point high to now to come back to the low of the RTH. Yeah, be very careful, guys. They are trying to trick us. They are trying to trick us. So the short failed from 39. Long is still valid, but it's pretty choppy. High risk trade. So if you're in a long, you want to see a 42. Got a hot knife right through 42. Here comes the buyers. Oh, they got knocked down. They couldn't take it. Wow. Sellers just came right on top of them. Yeah, it's choppy. Be very careful. It's trying to close the gap. It's not giving us any hands at all, showing us any hands. Maybe this was the the short again from 39. So it looks like the initiation for the short or long was 39, 38, 39. All right, first target hit, and it is starting to squeeze the gap. All right, there could be a continuation here for the short to go all the way down to 18. But where do you put your stop? So even though if it's going, where are you going to put your stop? You have to have your stop at least above 38. So you got to be super under leveraged. Yeah. I would be sitting on my hands now, but yeah, I wouldn't be doing anything. Yep. Like I expected. Choppy. Scenario 4, sideways. So this could be the continuation here, but I can't tell you where to put your stop. It's all based on your risk. But I wouldn't do anything. It may want to test right here, but it looks like it's starting to go down again. But I wouldn't do anything, guys. Just yeah, I'm sorry I don't have a setup to show now. But you can go to Bookmap and just I have a link with a discount also. It's under my description. Just go and click on it and it will take you. Here we go, guys. We need to hot knife 27. If we could hot knife this area here, it's going to go all the way down to 17. We may get a small pullback here all the way up to 32. And then if it fails again, it's going to be the second entry. And now will be a lot easier to put a stop because now it will be right above here. So this could be the second entry for this short here. But it looks choppy. Be careful. Audio problems. Oh, didn't want to mess with this now. Let me know if the sound improves. I just turned on another filter. Yeah, it will keep. So, you know what it is? I think it's doing that because of the Bookmap. All right, I may have to go and lower the sound of Bookmap. All right, this will probably help. All right, let me go and redo the filter. All right. Let me know if that is better. All right. So it went all the way back up to 36.75. I think it's going to challenge 39 again. If it clears 36, it's going to challenge 39. Yeah. Yep. I think that they're not really going to do anything till tomorrow. So be very careful. Be very careful. All right. We could have. All right. If this holds, it's going all the way down to 27. So a 10-point trade all the way down 27. And if it picks up momentum, see, this is a good trade because now we know that all we need to put our stop is right above here. Or you could even put it at 39. Not a recommendation, just an observation, but this could be a stock pick. And if you were to go short, could have a stop anywhere in here. Actually, here. Oh, that target was hit already. All right. So this could be a good trade, but still very choppy. This is a high risk trade right here. But it did just hit an ABC. So A, B, C all the way down. And the target would be 27. And then if it picks up momentum, it's going to go all the way down to 18. And POC is going everywhere. It keeps going up and down. So no clear winner yet. So no one has taken over. Oh, and there it is. Yeah. It is choppy. This can still be an ABC, just a higher B to come all the way down. But again, it is high risk. The way this POC is moving, it's showing that no one is in control. So within 14 minutes, it moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times it has changed. That is very unusual. Not even at the closing, it will do that. So I guess it found support at Friday's high, which is this light blue line here. So it found support and boom, it went all the way up. Yeah, nothing is clear. I would wait at least another 15 minutes. We still have all of this here. So Now, if I was trading, I would wait to see how it reacts at 51 to then see a pullback to then take a long to go and fill all of this area here. But we do have one of our scenarios of failing at 51. That's scenario 4 of hitting 51 and coming back all the way down. So this could be the end of the road. So a pullback could actually be a reverse of this swing up. All right, looks like they're trying to set up an iceberg at 45. So there may be a scalp here with the iceberg. There could be a scalp, a break out of this consolidation here to take the market all the way up to 51. So maybe a stop anywhere around here, not a recommendation. Right now, everything is choppy. Anything you take now, I think, is high risk trade. I wouldn't be taking any trades, but I am starting to see a pattern here. So a break out of this all the way up to 51. So a 6-point scalp. And yes, that was a 500 iceberg. So it could all stop here, guys. So not only was it a 500 iceberg, but also a 500 stop. Yeah. And we do have our first resistance at 39.50. So look for a 6-point scalp here. And then see how the market reacts. There could be a pullback all the way down to 39. So we could be doing a wave 3. This could be a wave 3, and then the pullback would be wave 4. So this will be a wave A, B, and first target right here, or 1. So 1, 2, 3, and target is 51, and then a pullback all the way down to here as wave 4. A lot of interest at 39.50. There are 572 orders waiting. It doesn't mean just because the orders are waiting at on the book that it's gonna hit it. You could use it as a target, but you can't put all of your eggs on that basket because it could create momentum. So if you're a seller, you want to stop the market from hitting that because it could create, so it's above the price, right? So you would think it's a sell, but you don't know the intention. So it could actually be a buy. So if you're a seller and you don't have any trades, you don't have any orders up there, you would want to block that, right? So even though the orders are waiting, you may want to block that. This looks like a stop pick. This could be a stop pick here. This could be an algo stop pick. Take it all the way up. So the long is still live. This is a trade that I would have taken. So far, this is the only trade that I would have taken. Obvious close target. Stop pick. Straight to target. Now they have 610, 609, and there it is, straight to target. Yeah, that's a trade that I would have taken. All right. Now, pull back. If it keeps going, it's going to go all the way down to 71. So this is a crucial time right here, guys. Is it going to... So it goes into an extreme wave 3. Next target is 55. So you have a minimum, an average, and an extreme. So it's going to do... Actually, it's a little higher. Here's the pullback all the way here. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Here it is. Here's the pullback, so it can end anywhere near, unless it finds support here and it wants to do an extreme wave 3, which the target would be right here. So now it's setting up for a short. Now you have a short. If you're inclined to take a risk, you could put the stop above the high and take it all the way down to 39 or to 42. But it looks like it's picking up momentum again. So we are up above the iceberg. So is this a response to a sell iceberg, or was that a buy iceberg? So we're still on scenario 4. If we stop here, market is up 35 points. RTH delta is positive. ETH delta is positive. So if we make a new high, that was a buy iceberg, even though it printed as a sell. And all of this all poor structure. Hot target is going to be 85 or 92. But I'm seeing a pullback. If it could clear 44, it will go all the way down to 39. It needs to hot knife this area right here, which it could turn into support. So if you see a fail here and you're short, it's time for money management. If it doesn't clear 45, 44 area, it's not going. It may want to do an extreme wave 3. But this is a good trade because you have defined risk. Oh, here comes the buyers. Be careful. Here comes the buyers. Money management time. It looks like it was an algo sweep. Yeah, super challenging morning. I think they are setting up for tomorrow. This is a trade I would take because you have a defined area that you could put a stop, but then again, you're going against the trend, which is long. You're going against the delta, and we have poor structure. So it's a high risk trade, but you have a defined area to put a stop. So if you're willing to take a risk, but it did stop at that area. So that's why I said money management. So it held the tug of war line. Yeah, super challenging day. This is not an year. If you're a beginner, you should never be trading on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays, you could have traders that were stuck on a trade from Friday and they're still trying to go and clear trades, or they are trying to set a path for the week. And on Friday, they're clearing trades, so they are nice, clean slate for over the weekend. So you'll hear from most traders that they lose money on Mondays and Fridays. Retail traders, they'll always tell you, oh my God, I got my butt kicked on Monday. I got my ass kicked on Friday. Yeah, so you're right. It keeps picking up momentum, but it is tricking us. So next target is going to be 55. So all this could still be a wave 3. So I would have taken this trade here and I would have been okay with a stop out because it had a solid risk. So this could still be a wave 3. But now our wave 4 is going to be higher. So it should be somewhere around here. Now, if it passes this, then I'm looking at the wrong time frame. It is not a wave 3 pattern in this time frame. I need to go and look at a higher time frame. If it can't make a new high here, then this is the pullback. It's going to go all the way down here. Wave 4. But there it is, new high. So I would be looking for a fail at 55 if we are looking at the right time frame. And we keep Pac-Manning all of this poor structure. But we can't forget the hot number is the high 80s and low 90s. So if this fails to make a pullback, I wouldn't be looking at shorts anymore. I would only be looking to enter to go long because I'm looking at the wrong time frame and it's going to go and fix all of this poor structure. Because this, in my mind, would be the last resort as far as going short. Now you start looking at a different time frame because now this wave is too long. So if it doesn't pull back here, we're not on a wave 3 and we could be on, let's see, we could be doing a wave B up. It's looking more and more like that iceberg was a buy iceberg. So now wave 4 zone is right here. So you do have an area to go and put a stop if you're inclined to take a short. It'll come all the way down here. I would give it one more turn. Me not giving any suggestions. You're at your own risk, but because of this right here, I would have tried it one more time. This year was not smooth sailing. Look how different it is from here. But it's still making you highs. The delta is up. So you're going against the grain. You're trying to pick the top, which is one of the worst things to do when you're trading. Pick the bottom or pick the top. If it's trending, you'll get your ass kicked. You never want to be standing in front of a freight train. But this here to me looks quite messy. If it can clear 52, it's going to keep going. If it can clear this area here, it's going to be a wave force. So money management, if you're thinking about going a short, if we don't see it clear this area here, get out. Or this could be an entry for the continuation all the way up. So it's either way here. So on the other hand, this could be the entry to take it all the way up. So you have to decide what you are seeing. I can't tell you. But if you take a short, then you get stopped out. Are you going to immediately go long? No, you can't do that. That's FOMO trading. So you need to pick a side, have conviction on your trade, and stick to it, and be okay if you get stopped out. Or just sit in your hands and don't do anything. All right, POC just moved all the way up to 53. So they could be clearing trades here, and this could be the pullback. Again, it needs to clear this area here, or there are buying to take it all the way up. So if you don't know, POC is not one handle, it's an average price. So the average price right now is 53. So most trades have been taking place at this 53 area. All right, we're going to have a big move here. Sellers are coming in hot. We got to clear 50. If you're short, you want to see a 49. Yeah, I would sit in my hands. I would be out. I'm out. I'm out. I wouldn't. It is way too choppy. This could be a stop pick here for a long. So I'm out. If I was to do anything, I think I would switch to the long. Because this could be a stop pick right here. Yeah, super tricky. Not a fun day to be trading. Not a fun day. Here comes the high. Yeah. So this long here, you have a set area to put a stop. You obviously don't want to put a stop here because all of the retailers are going to put a stop here and the algo knows. So you need to be under 50. If you're thinking of going long and you're thinking going short, then you're okay with putting a stop right above the high because it would take a lot for the algo to go and hit a new high to go short. Usually it doesn't do that. So we are consolidating here. Something big is going to happen. Oh, look at that. It's pulling back. Again, it still needs to go and clear 50. Guys, I'm going to stick around for a little more because I'm not going to take any trades. So I'll hang up until 8 o'clock because I am not in a hurry to take any trades. Yeah, I would have been 1 for 1 today. So this, it may want to do an ABC here to continue south to go and finish this wave 4. So anywhere in here or here could be the continuation to go and finish a wave 4. So this is a clue here, guys. Look at that. It tried to make a new high several times and it failed. So it could mean that resistance is holding. So I could have been wrong on 51 and actually the market is stopping at 55 at 55, which was the extreme wave 3. Or it could come down and do a wave 4 to then resume the trend. So anywhere in here now could be an A, B, C. So usually want to go look at, let's see. At this wave 2 looks like an ABC. So usually when you see an ABC on wave 2, you will see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on wave 4. So this could be wave 1, 2, and then we'll do a 3, then a 4, and then a 5. So if it stops here, it needs to stop here, and then we may have a 5-wave pattern all the way to the bottom to 41. And nope, look at that. New high. Yeah, super dangerous. So this changes the whole thing now. This could be an ABC up. Yeah, absolutely very hard to call out any trades today. Yeah, not a fun day. This is why I will not be trading. Now, if I find support here, it could be an extension to go long. I'm not recommending anything. This is pure chop. But it could do find support to then launch. But this is momentum. Look how different this swing is compared to all of this crap here. So this is all momentum. So if it finds support here, it could be a long. If it comes down here, then you shouldn't be trading at all. Because this swing up, if it doesn't keep going, then they are really trying to trick us. And you should have no part of it at all. Because this is momentum. So this could be the initiation of a long, and then you have to be under leverage because you need to put your stop at least under 48. But this could be the next leg all the way up to 72. And look at the volume here too. So we have a spike in volume. We have a long swing. So this could be a clue that it could be a long opportunity. But the safest bet is not to do anything. I wouldn't be doing anything now. But if you're inclined, this could be long anywhere from here. And there it is, new high. Yeah, the only good structure that I showed today is that it found support at Friday's high. That is the only thing that it showed us. Everything else, it's all tricks and games. Now look at that. Every time it makes a new high, it gets hit. Yeah, this is pure crap. Pure crap. High risk trading. Sure and fast way to blow your account. Yeah. So look at that. It tried 1, 2, 3, 4 times to make a new high, comes down, makes a new high, comes down again, goes up, makes a new high, and comes down again. You can't trade this. It's not following any rules at all. So, not that there's ever a normal world in trading or that it follows rules, but usually when you see all these attempts to either make a new high or a new low, you figure, okay, it is finding resistance. But you go short, and then here comes the buyers, and then you go long, here comes the sellers. You can't trade. And we are starting to develop a very horrible looking volume profile. Right, we do have poor structure underneath us. So from here all the way down here, all poor structure. So they may want to fill this whole area here. It was a fast move that didn't fill in any volume. So either it will bounce off of here to go and fill in the old poor structure, or it's going to come down. Yeah, I got nothing. I am completely blind. I would say it's time to go and take a walk. If you've gotten stopped out a few times, go take a walk. Don't get upset. Don't get angry, because you start to FOMO. You start to revenge trade. And that's what they want. They want you to keep you guessing. Is it going to go long now? Is it going to go short now? What do I do? I don't want to miss out. I want to make my money back. They want you to feel desperate. Right, looks like an iceberg. No, it was a hidden order. Right, a lot of interest at 45. Yeah, this is, probably my French, this is pure shit. And it's expected because of tomorrow. And a very unusual time for Powell. Right before the market opens. That is very unusual. Usually he likes to get the market going. All right, if you haven't done so, I'll appreciate if you gave me some likes. Thumbs up, please. So this could still be a wave 4 pullback, but it's just going to be a little. So we could still be. Now it looks like we are at the top of that the wave 4. Yeah, go to the pool. Exactly. So all of this is wave 4. Pull back, wave 4. All of this. With a very unusual start. It should start here. It should start here. Instead, it made a new high. So now you need to be careful because we are starting a double distribution, a very ugly volume profile, and the bottom is right here of the double. So you may get traders doing outside in. So this could be an outside. So anywhere from here could be an outside in trade. Jigsaw is Jigsaw is actually known for their dome. That's what they're known for. Some people say that they have the best dome, but they also have a chart indicator that will show large trades, which some people call it an iceberg or a stop. So it'll either be a stop or an iceberg. But with Bookmap, it will actually show you more of a price action. So it's made to show price actions in the order book. So I've never liked Jigsaw, but I've had Bookmap since 2018. So I'm a fan of Bookmap. That's what I use every time that I'm looking at a chart or I'm trading. I don't trade without it. So if you're gonna ask me which one, I suggest 100% Bookmap. And Jigsaw to go and fight Bookmap, they came out with a study saying that icebergs don't show anything. You shouldn't be trading off of Iceberg because their software doesn't really make the icebergs stand out. In that way, I think that is a truthful statement, and I think that you can't trade off of an iceberg because you don't know the intentions of an iceberg, but it's nice to see when the iceberg hits, and then you come up with your own conclusion if it's going to help your trade or not. But I want to know when an iceberg hits, and I want to, to stick out like a sore thumb as much as possible. And that is why I like Bookmap. And now they have the market pulse. So I don't trade without it. To me, would be kind of being blind. But I have family members who swear by just. You're welcome. Yeah, I have a link in the description. Click on it. Go take a look at it. If you're going to get it, you need to get the Global Plus. Is the only one that shows the icebergs. Or if you have Think or Swim, they do have a free edition, but it's only, I think it's Apple and the ES, but you don't see icebergs because Think or Swim doesn't have the rhythmic data, and you could only see icebergs with rhythmic. So that's another thing. You need to have a specific type of data. So if you can't afford all of this, don't even think about it, but you're going to have to get rhythmic. Otherwise, you can't see the hidden orders, you can't see icebergs. But these days, if you're trading without a level 2, you're lost. You gotta have level 2. Yeah, look at this. This is pure crap. And again, POC, as I was talking, it moved down to 50, and now we're back up to 53. So it's super choppy on the POC also, and that's why it's creating a double distribution. But it's looking like a P. So if it's looking like a P, it's either going to need to extend and make it into a bell, right? Or it's going to have to fill in the P to make it into a bell at the bottom. And look at that new high. Yeah, not a fun day to be trading at all. Right, a lot of action waiting at 60, 440. Let's see how it reacts at 60. So no one's really showing their intention, so it's very hard to trade. If you don't have an edge and you're going against these guys, you're going to lose money. Right? There could be a long opportunity from here. So you want to see a small pullback. You want to see it find support over here to then continue long. You don't want to see a 54. Ah, did it even do that? It's picking up momentum again. So I guess the long was from here. I was talking, I wasn't paying attention, but I guess the break was out of 50. So if you look at your volume profile, if you have one, you'll see that now it's starting to fill in the top. It's creating a tail. So it's trying to break that P pattern and create more of a balanced distribution. This could be the entry here to go all the way to 70 or all the way to 85. But you don't want to see a 57, but this could be the entry. But you're buying at the top, right? So but this is momentum. Chances are it's going to keep going, especially if it finds support here. But where are you going to put your stop? You got to be under 50. You could put it somewhere here, but it's high risk. But it looks like it's going up. So 60 is the entry, or the continuation of the swing here, to go all the way to 71. So again, the hot number today is 85 and 92. So what we should have been doing is, once it stopped, once it found support at Friday's high, and we saw that it was not filling in the gap, it was time to start looking for longs. But this whole mess here, I mean, how can you trade with that? That's impossible. All right, it looks like it's stretching. Yeah, every time it makes a high, it does a small pullback rotation, half a rotation or a full, and then it finds buyers again. So longs, you don't want to see a 58. So if you're not long, you could probably get in now or right here and put your stop at 56. Yeah, it looks like it's just crawling its way up. So that iceberg was for sure a buy order. Yeah, nothing is clear on Elliot wave, at least not on my charts, because we are too extended for L wave 3. Unless we started a new one, which would be from here. So 1, 2, 3 up. Yeah, would be, this would be 1, this would be 2, and this would be beginning of 3, and the target is either 65, 78, or 87. So if we are on our way 3, these are the targets. So it's starting to look like a long. But you need to keep aware of these small little rotations back. So it looks like it wants to find support here to keep going. Yeah. Right now, everything is pure guessing. They are not showing their cards at all. No tells at all. I would stay away. But if you're inclined, this could be continuation. If you're long, you don't want to see a 56. But I would do nothing. I would stay away. There's nothing at all. Unless you're sim trading, you want to just play around. But that's not going to help you. All right, guys, I'll be leaving in about 15 minutes. I'm going to go and take Benny Boy for a walk. I'll be back in an hour and see if it has filled in here, because there could be a short from up here. I doubt they will try to pass 4,000. All right, it's looking like a long. But all of this needs to be support here. Could take a long here and put a stop at 57, 56. So it went from 63 to 58. So half a rotation down, found support, and now long. Just an observation, not a recommendation. But if you're willing to risk, you could have a 4-point stop. And here it goes. Here comes the buyers. The first target, my first target, is 71. But all of these right here is all wave 3. If we are on a wave 3, so 1, 2, and 3 here, 3 here, or an extreme all the way up. How's the NQ and the YM doing? YM up 249, NQ 243. Wow, the NQ and the ES look like carbon copies. Wow, they look so much alike. A lot of buyers coming in. Yeah, it looks like it may want to extend now because we broke the IB. All right, so is it going to stop here or is it going to go to 71? Looks like it's going to go to 71. There's interest at 70. There's about 370 orders waiting at 70. There's 335 waiting at 74. And the next big number is 4,000. But a lot of times they want to hide their intentions and they don't park their orders. So a parked order is a limit order. Most professional traders don't use limit orders. It's all market orders. Unless they're trying to spoof or unless they're trying to show their intentions. Otherwise, they want to keep you guessing, and all they do is market orders. Yeah, so that looked like it was a little solid entry. 60. Even though I called that, I would have probably not taken it. All right, guys, I'll be leaving in 2 minutes here. If I see anything good, I'll post on Twitter. Otherwise, most likely, I will not be trading tomorrow. I'll see how the market is after Powell speaks. Even though if you're trying to make a living out of trading, you don't have to trade every day. And the way that you keep yourself from trading every day is having large reward versus risk on a trade. If you're scalping, then you can't have that. But if you're going for these long swing trades, then you're going to have a higher reward versus your risk. And that's how you truly make money trading, is having these 3.5s, these 6-point rewards versus risk. And this is why I don't scalp, because it keeps me from trading every day. Because, I'll take like on Friday, it was a 40-point trade. So I made enough money that I get to wait for the next opportunity. I don't have to be jumping and trading every day. But if you're scalping, then you have to go and trade every single day, because your reward versus your risk ratio is so close that you're really not expanding, growing your account. So you got to trade every day, and that's very hard to make a living like that trading. You can do it. I'm not saying you can't. There's a lot of guys who are great scalpers, but in order to be a good scalper, you have to trade without a stop. Can you do that? If you can, then good for you. But most retail traders can't risk and can't afford to trade without a stop. So I suggest you finding longer targets, look for support and resistant areas so you can expand from there, so you can go for these. You need to have at least a 1.5 R&R. That's the only way you'll survive and make money. All right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't have much today, but that is trading. You're not going to make money every day. All right, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome.